Feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and ready to throw in the towel? I was there too, facing what seemed like immense barriers. I felt like giving up was my only option until I unlocked a powerful skill that not only saved me from quitting, but it also shifted my perspective on life. In this video, I will show you how this skill turned everything around for me, and also how it can potentially shift your perspective too. Hello, my name is Jose. Over the past 9 years, I've been exploring the synergy between immersive learning, where I use virtual reality and other technology to amplify learning experiences, as well transformative education, which focuses on behavior change and the transformation of perspectives. And lastly, the power of storytelling for making learning experiences more meaningful and relatable. My goal has been to help individuals activate their unique gifts and inspire them to drive transformational change in their lives. My passion for creating immersive experiences comes from my own experiences of personal growth and my journey to overcome various challenges throughout it. Since 2015, I've been fascinated by how technology, art, and storytelling can create meaningful, immersive experiences that can shift perception. I've explored topics like virtual near death experiences with my first immersive media platform named Virtual Awakening. As well, I've explored with the concept of cyberdelics with a community I help co direct named the Cyberdelic Society, which focuses on the combination of art and technology merged with psychedelic insights to catalyze altered states of consciousness. And lastly, creating technologically mediated rituals, something me and my collaborators like to call virtual ritualities. I'll unpack more about these topics in upcoming videos, but today I want to welcome you to this channel and share with you what drove me to start a new brand and introduce you to the skill that saved me from quitting and how it can potentially help you too. Alright, so let's begin. This journey began with three pivotal moments in my life. The first one being a self-discovery adventure to Japan that unexpectedly got documented and shown in TV Tokyo on a popular program named Why Did You Come to Japan? The second was my first psychedelic experience with mushrooms, an experience that radically shifted my purpose and my life direction. And the last one, being inspired by the process of falling in love with someone. I will unpack more about all of these events in upcoming videos. For now, what's important to remark is that all these events profoundly impacted my path and my direction, and basically my experimentation with these topics, techniques, and tools. However, like many of you, I faced significant challenges during the pandemic. 4 years ago, as the world shut down, so did my plans for expanding Virtual Awakening. The setbacks I got from my work partners at the time and the global situation forced me to relocate from London to my hometown in Mexico City. It was a tough time. I honestly was considering the idea of quitting my exploration with immersive experiences and find something else to focus on. I was disillusioned and grieving a project that not only transformed my relationship with death, but it helped others do the same. I went into survival mode, unable to support those seeking my products during their own existential crisis, catalyzed by the fear of death during the pandemic. And for that, I sincerely apologize. During this process, I lost faith in what I was offering to the world. I acknowledged that Virtual Awakening was going through its own dying process and I allowed it to unfold. And this led me to embark on a self transformation and integration journey for its next iteration to reflect that. During this time, I faced multiple challenges, like staying focused amidst distractions from client jobs, social media, and my own personal relationships, as well as coping with and assisting in my mother's process to overcome her alcohol addiction. As well, I was judging myself by who I could have become rather than who I was, confronting my fear of commitment to myself and others, and feeling lost and frustrated, and sometimes quite confused about my life direction, struggling with low self esteem and letting go of all identities. Honestly, it took patience, commitment, and perseverance to attend all of these challenges. It wasn't easy to feel comfortable in the uncomfortable parts of myself. It was natural to avoid, suppress, reject, or even project these qualities. But in order to grow and transform, I needed to start accepting them and loving them as part of myself. And by doing so, they became a fuel for my decision making, meaning making, and change making capacities. This reshaped my mindset and allowed me to find more meaning in my work. This skill is what saved me from quitting. This skill is what I like to call transformative thinking. All right, so let's unpack what do I mean by transformative thinking. This skill involves a deep change in perspective and understanding. It's about re-evaluating and altering your beliefs, values, and attitudes to thrive amidst change. It means seeing oneself as a change facilitator, to reframe discomfort for growth and failure as learning opportunities. This skill is crucial for adapting to change, making decisions, and resolving conflicts. If you're curious to learn more about transformative thinking, I invite you to take the Metanoic Mindset Quiz. It will help you to assess where you're at in this powerful skill and learn strategies to increase it. After unlocking this skill and having all these lessons and insights by overcoming my challenges, I realized that it was a time for a new chapter, one that embodied the transformative power that I've come to understand. And so, Virtual Awakening transformed into Metanoic Vision. This rebranding marks a new chapter and evolution in my approach of sharing my journey and inspiring others. To understand Metanoic Vision, we must first talk about metanoia. In simple terms, metanoia signifies a shift in perspective that shapes identity, values, goals, and social ties. This concept has been key in rhetoric, ancient rituals, mystery schools, and today's transformational culture. According to religious scholar Adam Elwanger, author of Metanoia, Rhetoric, Authenticity, and the Transformation of the Self, there are three types of metanoia: rhetorical, spiritual, and modern. In ancient Greece, metanoia played a pivotal role in the art of persuasion. From the verb metanoein, where meta signifies after or change, and noein to perceive mentally, meaning literally afterthought or change in perception. This rhetoric technique was used to take back a statement and reshape their ethos in the eyes of the audience. But later, with the rise of Christianity in the first century, the meaning of metanoia expanded dramatically. It came to symbolize self rebirth, conversion, repentance, and the transformation of the heart and mind. Baptism is a powerful example of Christian metanoia. It's not just about a physical cleansing, it's about a profound spiritual rebirth. The act of being submerged in water symbolizes a way of washing away the old self and emerging completely renewed and aligned with God's will. This transformation lies at the heart of Christian metanoia, representing a total surrender to God. Now, let's explore a more unconventional perspective on baptism. Some theories suggest that John the Baptist might have been inducing near death experiences through baptism. Imagine being submerged in water not just to symbolize death and rebirth, but to momentarily experience the fine line between life and death. This controversial theory offers a unique lens on baptism. Those who have undergone NDEs often report intense life altering experiences, as well as encounters with luminous beings, a sense of peace, and feelings of unconditional love. And these experiences closely mirror the spiritual transformation that baptism aims to achieve. While this idea might not align with traditional theology, it underscores the profound impact of transformative experiences. Whether through the symbolic act of baptism or a near death experience, the journey towards spiritual metanoia involves a deep shift in perspective and a rebirth of the soul. Other forms of Christian metanoia may occur when converts recognize their sinful nature, reject their old ways, and embrace a new life marked by regret, penance, and worship. This transformation often is shared through personal testimonies, showcasing a profound shift in their ethos and lives. On the other hand, Modern Metanoia, while retaining its deep spiritual and rhetoric heritage, has adopted a more secular meaning. Modern Metanoia emphasizes authentic self affirmation and the refinement of the individual identity through any kind of transformative experiences, like falling in love, losing someone you love, or experiencing deeply moving artwork and music, or having a mystical experience induced by psychedelic substances, or any other practices like breathwork, sex, embodiment, dance that has the capacity to shift your perspective and alter your beliefs. These are just a few examples of modern metanoia that don't necessarily need any religious processes in order to achieve its goal. Hopefully, by now, you can see that metanoia transcends behavior change as it refines our identity and unlocks greater authenticity. Unlike the static goal of awakening, which points to a final destination, metanoia focuses on an ongoing journey of shifts in perception that empower your transformation and your growth. The principles of metanoia inspires me to keep exploring ways to bridge the gap between immersive learning, transformative education, and storytelling. My aim with this channel is to provide you with inspiring content and practices, as well as innovative tools and transformative services that aim to help you develop a transformative lens through which you can see reality, one that I like to call a metanoic vision. So, what does this mean for you? In the coming weeks and months, I'll be releasing content and resources, including newsletters, videos, social media posts, diving deep into topics like transformative education, transformative thinking, transformative leadership, and transformational culture. I'll also be releasing interactive content and immersive courses for you to start your own metanoic learning journeys, designed to combine the principles of transformative thinking with metanoic experiences. Thanks a lot for your time and attention. It really means a lot that you stay till the end of this video. This rebrand is very symbolic to me. It means a reflection of my personal and professional evolution, the culmination of my work and experiences that have shaped my mission to provide more value and inspire meaningful change. If you resonate with this content, I invite you to subscribe and follow me on social media. And if you are curious to assess your transformative thinking skills, check out the link below to take the Metanoic Mindset Quiz. With gratitude for your time, till next time.